I'm happy that Mike Stout was able to join us today, because Renaissance man that he is, because he is documenting our labor history in song and word, and has inspired thousands, millions, not only here in the United States, but throughout Europe, particularly Germany and France and England, and has a message to share, because what it's about is that it is our forefathers. I mean, I had the privilege of being born in the 1940 era. I'm one of those baby boomers. And the good news is I benefited by the sacrifice, by the strikes of those of the turn of the century, the 1920s and the 1930s, who said, look, the promise of America is that we are to have a middle class for working families, and that we are to have a living wage, and that we are to have health care and pensions and vacations and sick leave, and we are to have to be able to earn enough money to be able to pay taxes so that we can educate our children so that they can have a better life. And that we want to have the American dream where everyone has the opportunity to own a home, to be able to support their families, to be able to have enough money in their old age to live in dignity. They fought for Social Security, they fought for Medicare, they fought for health care, they fought for the good of all. They fought for justice for all, and this is the man that is documenting it in word and deed, and he not only ties in what has happened in the past, but what is currently taking place in the future. And we will share with you, I mean, that the Marcellus Shale, I'm sure it's here in this mountain community where they want to come in and extract your gas. And that could be a very wonderful thing, but it also could be a very terrible thing, because if they despoil your water and you cannot drink your water, and it poisons your animals, and it defiles the community. For those of you who are hunters, your livestock for deer, you're not going to have to worry about them eating your shrubs out of your gardens or out of your yards, because unfortunately they'll drink this poisonous water that they point. It can be a good thing, but it can be a bad thing. But listen to Mike Stout's message about Marcellus Shale. Thank you.
Thank you. I just wanted to tell everybody here in Lilly how proud I am of you, and why is back in the 1920s and 1930s, my grandfather, whose name was Dutch Stout, was Grand Dragon for the Ku Kluz Klan in Ewing County, Kentucky. And my dad not only repudiated him and became a practicing Catholic, but taught us to repudiate the Klan when we were growing up. And I can't tell you how proud I am of you, and how good it was to hear about and learn about Lilly and the struggle that you waged in 1925. And on the Marcellus Shale issue, I saw two things occurred in the last couple months why I wrote this song. Was one, I met some really good folks from Washington County, from Luzerne County, and from Clarion County, who had leased their lands to Marcellus gas drillers from Texas and some of these big companies, and within a matter of a year or two, their land, their water, and their livestock have been poisoned. And they have no recourse, they have nowhere to turn, and the reason they don't was because in May 2001, Dick Cheney had a secret energy meeting, and they exempted the natural gas drillers from the Clean Air Act, the Clean Water Act, and the Clean Drinking Water Act. They have literally, these people, no recourse and nowhere to turn, and their lives have been ruined forever, and this song goes out to them.
At the bottom of the well, where the carbon kings dwell, madmen drill for the holy grail. Between heaven in hell under the fossil fuel spell. This is the tale of Marcellus Shell. Took 1,000,000 years to form, in a decade or two it's gone. Poison stream, broken dreams will prevail. Public lives, precious forests, stolen, sold right before us. This is the tale of Marcellus Shell. This is the scale of Marcellus Shell. The politicians promise jobs and prosperity, say it'll help the economy and be good for you and me. But if our children only see a poison legacy, why take a chance? Why even dance with the slightest possibility? They call it slick water fracking to get the shale rock cracking. Use drinking water mixed with toxic cocktails. Diesel trucks, highways to hell, dead wildlife, sickening smell. This is the tale of Marcellus Shell. Exempt from the Clean Water Act by Dick Cheney and his hacks, set up a system that's bound to fail. Read and weep as they blow it, destroying our life as we know it. This is the tale of Marcellus Shell. This is the scale of Marcellus Shell. Trade-offs, payoffs, kickbacks and compromise, the cost of doing business in this laissez-faire free enterprise. But in the all we gain, our environment's demise. What's the point? Let's blow this joint, stop this stupid exercise. You know, a handful are gonna get rich. Oh, when this cash cow quits, the rest of us will be left holding the bill. In our streams, lakes and hills, we'll have our own gold foil spill. This is the tale of Marcellus Shell. This is the hell of Marcellus Shell. This is the hell of Marcellus Shell. Oh, you better pay attention. Oh, stand up with some discretion. Oh, you and me, we're the only prevention. This is the tale of Marcellus Shell. Thank you. I hope you're paying attention.